And this, as you said with the sleep, like I'm using this to, particularly being away, and I just got back from overseas and the jet lag and stuff. Like I train in mixed martial arts, and to go and train every day it's a big tax on the body. If I train in the morning at 10 o'clock, by 3 o'clock, I'm done.
It's a long way down for you.
Absolutely, it's a long way down for me. So I've been using this to sort of, and it gives you a bit of a scale every day of like, okay, you're at 60%, train, but don't go flat out. Hey, you're at 75%, go for it sort of thing today. And I think a lot of people just, as we spoke about before with people like Dave Asprey, people like him, people like Ben Greenfield, people that I've been introduced to through like Joe Rogan's podcast, he is able to give people this voice to the world where they're using their body as a place to test different theories, test different substances, and these biohackers. Like this is an interesting part of the world, isn't it? And this is what not your whole business is delving into, but it's very much in the same realm.
It is in a way. It's definitely trying to bring what typically only elite athlete people would have and know in terms of that knowledge. I guess that's what podcasters are doing. They're saying, hey, I've got the time and money and experience and education to learn this, but let me amplify this message to 100,000 people so you can all tap into that knowledge in terms of Rogan or Greenfield or what you're talking about with CBD. So mushrooms are a part of that in terms of everyday use, in terms of using those extracts to get those benefits. So yeah, biohacking, I was just in LA, you know, everything in LA is about vanity and not aging and looking as good as you can for as long as you can. And there's biohacking with botox. I think that's probably taking it a bit far and a bit pear-shaped, but stem cells is an interesting area. Cryotherapy, breathing meditation, all of these Eastern traditions actually are huge parts of biohacking.
I think stem cells is so unfortunate for stem cells because they had that moment in the early 2000s or late 90s where it was all from fetuses, and that's where they were getting stem cells from. And that's sort of like, it's still tarnished with that brush. Although I think now they can just get them from, is it the cord, the umbilical cord they can get stem cells from and places like that. It's not actually from...
Or you can harvest them on a cellular level. So they've gone around that now. Vegan friendly, so that's positive.
That's gross. Let's go back to fetuses. But I think it's just it's the natural human progression. We get to a point, okay, we've cured this disease, we've covered this disease, well, this is all fine, everyone's living to 100 years old or thereabouts. How do we go further? It's like that whole sort of let's go to the moon situation, okay? We've got into space, well, let's get to the moon. Okay, let's get to Mars.
Yeah.
I think it's why the human species has been so successful, because we always push for something more.
We always want more. We just want more. So
what do you want?
What does that look like?
What do you want?
I want people using mushrooms widely.
Okay.
I think genuinely CBD has an amazing place in everyday life for people, or weekly life, or whatever it may be. I think mushrooms as well are a part of unlocking humanity's potential.